Hello and welcomes back everyone. Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as Fade here, my Imperial Agent. And we are on the world of Balmorra. We are here to investigate one of the Eagle's terrorist cells, who are working alongside the local resistance against Imperial governance. We believe the resistance is also getting aid by the Republic, but whether or not the Eagle and the Republic are tied together, we still don't know. We have a contact within the Resistance who is going to make introductions. We're going to try and ingratiate ourselves into the cell so that we can find their leader, this Grey Star. We worked our way out of the Imperial-held Sobrick City in the last part. But we're now going to try and meet this terrorist cell and see what we can learn about their operations. We're also working with the Imperial Consolidation Corps in dealing with the Resistance as a whole. One of their governors, who is in exile, this Vol Argon. We have plans to try and lure him back to Balmorra. We need to speak to a Lieutenant Thorpe about how we're going to further sabotage the Resistance. But first things first, let's introduce ourselves. We are dressed somewhat appropriately. I mean, we are Chiss, so despite us being an alien, the Chiss aren't very well known in Republic space, which is probably going to be a point against us. Let's just see how this meeting goes.
Don't waste my time, Sanju. You're lucky to even be here.
I got you those scramblers, didn't I? Come on, Kimmish, you owe me. Maybe not big time, but you owe me.
When's the last time you did an operation for us?
What? Come on, we've been over this.
Grey Star didn't send out a call for cowards, and neither did the Eagle. Do you think...
Hey, someone finally made it. It's great to meet you in person. This is the group I was telling you about. I think you'll get along with them real well. Better than I do, hopefully.
I've been looking forward to meeting your friends.
Kemish, this is the guy who got in touch with me after the Eagles broadcast. Said he wanted to join us.
Uh-huh. Sanju says you fought the Imperials at Druckenwell. Says the Empire has a bounty on your head.
I didn't know you were at Druckenwell. We should talk.
Is all that real? You some ace killer looking to get the Empire off Balmorra?
You think I don't live up to my reputation?
Maybe I do. Can you blame me? My name's Kemish. These people here, they follow Grey Star, our founder. They've been spat on, starved, and punished by the Empire. Now you're not from Balmorra. You haven't been through what they've been through. Makes me wonder how far I can trust you.
What makes you judge and jury around here?
See these cybernetics? Earned them after an Imperial soldier threw me to the torture droids because I looked threatening when I was 18.
Damn. Kemish, I never realized you...
Sure, Sanju. So, yeah, I've earned respect around here. I've earned Grey Star's trust. You've got a long way to go. Look, I don't have a problem finding people for sabotage and suicide runs. But real soldiers, they're harder to find. So, take a job, show you're useful, then we'll talk.
You got my attention. What's the job?
There's an abandoned factory not far from here. Used to make droids, but its defenses went haywire when the Empire took over. Place is swarming with rogue security units. It's also full of expensive equipment. Get inside, and there's something I want.
Name it and it's yours.
The Okara droid factory produced shielded power cores for stealth droids. I want a case for my people. My people can convert the cores into explosives, plant them around an enemy base, and thanks to the stealth shielding, no one will know until it's too late.
Sounds nasty. But sometimes nasty is what gets the job done.
Let's be upfront. This is a test. So if you fail, don't bother coming back. We'll just kill you.
Good luck. And be careful. The factory's a nasty place.
It's nice that everyone's so straightforward. Makes a change from Imperial Intelligence.
Get out of my face.
Look, we can't talk now. Maybe later.
Okay. It's a good thing we came to speak to the terrorist cell here and now, I suppose, as the Okara droid factory is actually located in the Markaran plains, the area which we're actually heading to here and now. There's a few Imperial individuals who would like our attention at the Markaran outpost. See another Imperial base in the distance there. We'll be heading over that way before long. Alright. We have some, like, almost like anti-air or anti-orbital batteries set up as well. So... oh, we have a member of intelligence here.
The Watchers said new agents were in the area. It's good you're here. I'm Fixer 66. I'm with the operations branch of Imperial Intelligence, and if you have a moment, I'd like to show you something.
You have my attention, Fixer.
On the left is an ordinary Republic comm unit issued to Resistance fighters. You've probably seen hundreds before. This other one is a Republic comm unit that has undergone some surgery. Please look, don't touch. The second one contains a ½ kilo of high explosive that detonates when the talk button is pressed.
I assume this is meant to deal with the Resistance.
Yes, the plan is to take a few of these sabotaged comm units behind the Resistance's lines and plant them on their dead. The Resistance should soon salvage the comms and take them back to their headquarters. The resulting explosions will cripple and panic them. We'd prefer someone like you to take point. Someone who won't break if captured and who can go without reinforcements. Can you do this?
The Resistance will soon see death everywhere.
Well, if that's your business, you certainly came to the right planet. Head over to our technical man, a Balmorra local we drafted. The men call him Toybox. He'll give you the ordnance and show you how to transport it safely.
Sounds good. So, Toybox. He has the ordnance we need.
Fixer 66 called with the details. I've got your comm units rigged and ready to go. Oh, my name's Toybox, or that's what they call me. I used to make... well, never mind. Quite a plan the Fixer's got. What do you think of it?
I like it. It exterminates the Resistance in their nests.
The Resistance, or anyone else that picks up the comm unit. He's assuming soldiers will be the ones stripping any Resistance bodies, but civilians pick over bodies all the time. Refugees, sympathizers, sometimes you'll even see children do it.
Anyone that scrounges at a soldier's corpse is no innocent.
No, but it's more practical to kill a soldier than a civilian, right? We want a high-value target. While I was making the bombs, I remembered I had some empty grenade casings lying around. Now, a comm unit anyone will activate. But if we trapped a grenade to explode when armed, only soldiers will be in the blast. What would you think of that?
Has it occurred to you that the Fixer's plan relies on you obeying his orders?
I'm sorry. I suppose that might have looked like I won't do it again. Here are the trapped comm units. They're disarmed until this channel is set to 5. Just set them and walk away. Fixer 66 will be monitoring Resistance comm frequencies. Talk to him when it's done.
Okay. You'll sometimes notice that other players suddenly appear in the dialogue screens. That can't always be helped. Okay, so we have Imperial Major.
Keep trying to raise them. I may have another avenue. I'm Major Taris, commander of the 2nd Battalion. I understand you work intelligence. I have need of your assistance and your discretion. We have a rescue operation that must be mounted immediately.
What do you plan to do?
We need someone who can get on the ground and contact Besh Company's missing 1st Platoon. We sent them into the Okara Droid factory for a covert electronic operation. 8 hours ago, their communications blacked out, which means the droids are onto them.
That could be a problem.
I'll be frank. Other than grass, the soldiers are the only living things within a click of that factory. That's the droid's protocol. Nothing survives. So when I say I need you to find 1st Platoon, I mean it.
I'll head to the Okara factory immediately.
Their ranking officer is Lieutenant Rutau. If the droid's got him, then please, take command and lead the unit back.
Okay. Need to locate this platoon of soldiers who were also heading over to the Okara Droid factory for some covert operation. We're hearing more and more about these malfunctioning droids. Not a good thing to hear, but what can you do?
I hear your exploits with Lieutenant Davril went well. Let us hope you are versatile. Unlike my esteemed colleague, I do not base my mission's success on the decibel level of the explosions. Breaking the spirits of a resistance movement is like cooking a fine meal.
So, what are the ingredients for this mission?
The resistance has the people's backing. We must crush the spirits of the people to crush the resistance. No doubt Lieutenant Davril told you that they've brought in cyborg mercenaries from off-world, using an experimental new drop technology to land them on the planet. These cyborgs are killing our soldiers left and right.
So, what's the mission?
I believe we can catch them by surprise at this location. But here's the key. I want to send the Balmorran people a clear message. We collect the technology the cyborgs use to drop onto Balmorra and use it against them. Kill the cyborgs, collect the technology. What do you think?
You have a devious mind.
Bring me the cyborg technology, and I think the Balmorran people will get our message loud and clear.
That sounds like a good plan. I certainly approve. Okay, so we're looking for some soldiers, some resistance members. We can plant these comm links. We're also looking for these cyborg enhanced mercenaries.
You and me, getting good.
We have some neutral wildlife. We don't bother it, it won't bother us. Okay, there's the comlinks planted. Now, I believe if we head over this way towards these structures, yeah, there's some of the cyborg mercenaries there. Want to grab their gear. Perfect. We don't want to kill the enemy too hard. We want them to call in reinforcements after all. Thank you very much. Perfect. Oh. Hello, Droid. Droid forces have entrenched themselves around the satellite control tower in the Markaran plains. Their presence is halting Imperial expansion and disrupting outward communications. Cull the droid forces and overload the nearby callback stations to disrupt their transmissions. You can also scan the area for a C-11 battle droid. Recovering its chip could provide the Empire with additional insight into the droid's behavior. I see. I'm not sure if this is part of the bonus series, but since we're having to deal with droids from the factory anyway...
Rise and shine.
Might as well get some practice in. These defender droids aren't all that tough, thankfully. Okay. We have the callback stations. Ah, these. So I believe these will allow us to recover communications between the Imperial bases.
Getting good.
And the final thing we need to do is get that C-11 battle chip. This battle droid is protecting the final callback station, it seems. Thank you. Okay, we can turn that chip back to the Markaran outpost. For now, let us continue on our way to the Okara Droid factory, which is just ahead of us here. Yeah, more security and battle droids. We can avoid most of them, thankfully.
Get down! The droid patrols will spot you. Sorry to be jumpy, but if they find one of us, they'll find all of us. I'm Lieutenant Rutau, 5th Infantry, 2nd Battalion Besh Company. I'd say 1st Platoon, but there isn't one anymore.
Major Tyrus sent me to find your platoon. What happened?
A slaughter. We were on our way to upload viruses into the network of the Okara droid factory. A probe spotted us, and pretty soon battle droids had us surrounded. Droids aren't like people. They don't retreat. They don't accept surrender. They just keep exterminating. So now it's up to me.
How can you succeed where a platoon failed?
It's an acceptable risk. I'm not worth more than any of the rest who died here. I'm just luckier. If I can ambush enough patrols of battle droids, I can upload my packets and run before my painkiller wears off. What else can I do? I'm not going to ask you to go where I wouldn't.
Your courage is admirable, but unnecessary. Give me the viruses.
You do have a maneuverability advantage. If you're keen to do it, I guess that's best. Here are the virus packets. Your targets are the probe droids that travel with patrol escorts of battle droids. Destroy the battle droids, then use this security spike to crack the probes. They'll upload the viruses right into their network.
Okay, locate the probe droids, upload the viruses. Sounds fairly straightforward. There's one of the probe droids immediately. Yeah, let's upload a virus. Perfect. May as well clear out some of the droids.
All right, make me look good.
Yeah. We have a simple bonus mission just to defeat 10 of the droids here in the upper level. There are a lot of elevators here in the Okara droid factory, taking you to different sections of the, I suppose, production sections of the facility. Oh, handy. There's the bonus mission complete already. So there's an elevator on this way, which will get us to the shielded power cores. There is an exploration mission available to us just around the corner here. Oh, there's 2 exploration missions. Bloody hell. Ah, why not? Let's see what they're all about. It's been a while. We have assembly line. Rogue droids of the Okara droid factory have managed to recalibrate and reactivate the assembly lines deep within the facility, and now expanding their unending mechanical army. You must intervene before the droid's numbers rise any further. Shut down the assembly line computers and destroy the cooling systems to halt production. Locate and dismantle the Overseer droid, who is directing the operation, and recover its data core. With this data core, Imperial engineers can track and study the evolution of the autonomous droid virus. I see. I wonder if this is part of the bonus series, as I believe as a player of the Republic, you might be uploading a virus into the Imperial droids which are going out throughout the galaxy. That virus is then making the droids go mad and cause problems with the Imperial army. We'll go down, why not? The timeline of the main story arcs, as I say, each origin has 3 different major storylines, but over the timeline, I think the main storyline, which gets you normally to level 50, passes through 3 years of time. And up to Knights of the Eternal Throne, I think 13 years has passed through all of the time span from level 1 all the way to, well, as I say, the events that will transpire in Knights of the Eternal Throne. You go through a lot of time.
Not so tough now, dirtbag.
We have a bonus mission to defeat 30 of the droid forces here at the assembly line. So in this lower level, we have the 3 assembly line computers, and then it'll probably give me further objectives from there. Oh, we have a law object on the Balmorran corporations. We heard that most of them fled during the occupation. Okay. Next is to destroy 5 of the factory's cooling systems. I guess are on the lower level. Level 44. Okay, now we just need to locate the Overseer droid. Yeah, have we got all the Datacrons here on Balmorra? No, we only have one. Alright. I should have maybe taken the time to look into where the Datacrons are.
Thanks, Vern.
I'll be taking your data core, thank you. Right, and that should be one exploration mission complete. Just gonna get up onto this ramp, and then I'm gonna quickly open a window. Right. Apart from you patrolling. Right. Give me just a second. I'll stay this way because I think the enemy's going to be respawning over here. Right, open a window. Star Wars, the Old Republic, Balmorra, Datacrons, Imperial. Empire Datacrons, right. Let's have a look here. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Okay, I kind of know where that one may be. Right, okay. So there's a strength Datacron, but it's in a region we haven't reached yet. There's one here in the Okara Droid factory. Right. To the assembly line, okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's a hidden entrance. Right, okay, there's one here. We could fall and die horribly. Oh wait, is it on the pipes? I think I've had this one before as a Republic player.
Rise and shine.
So around this corner. Yeah, there it is there. Right, I have, I think I've tried to get this in the past. This is not the Datacron I have, is it? No, it's this one here. Right. I should survive this fall. Ooh, okay. I thought I was going to slide off. You have located a Datacron, an ancient technology once used by the Infinite Empire. This Datacron was created for a singular purpose, to improve one's mastery attribute. You feel the increased power coursing through your body. Perhaps there is more Datacrons to be found. And now we're here in research and development. Okay, that's good. There's one in a chest. Oh, okay, but it's in a region you never normally go into. What Datacron do I have? I have the Red Mastery Datacron. The Red Mastery one is... Right, okay, so the Red Mastery one is the one I have already. Yeah, okay. So there's one at the arms factory. And there is one in Bugtown. Right. And then there's a Matrix shard where? Oh, in the Nibri warehouse. Ah, but that's where you may need a second pair of hands. Right, okay. There are some Datacrons that require you to have someone give you a hand.
You and me? Getting good.
Okay. Oh. Power regulator. I mean, I'm sure it has a purpose, but maybe we've yet to pick up that quest. I think this is the other elevator which had the, by my words. Had the boat, had the exploration mission. It's very possible. Either way, wait for the elevator to come down. If we have to come back down this way for a quest, I mean, that's not the end of the world. Anything new at level 44? No, that's fine. I wanted to come to Balmorra as a sniper rather than an operative, partially because of that first heroic mission with the Sentinels. I know they like to stun characters, and I always get somewhat frustrated when I'm stunned in place, so I knew playing as a sniper and sending Cleo in first would mitigate the chances of me being injured or stunned. Obviously, we'll be playing as an operative. Nah, maybe on SWTOR. Why not? Either way, yeah, we have this new quest, Research and Development. Renegade droids have also seized control of the Research and Development wing of the Okara droid factory. The engineering sciences found in R&D are responsible for some of the most sophisticated and deadly droids in the galaxy. If this technology is acquired by the rogue droids, they could become an earnest threat to the Empire's occupation of Balmorra. Bypass the research and development security and destroy the power regulators to stifle the droids' progress. While they are weak, pinpoint to retrieve the data core from the facility's C-13 prototype droid. This data core could also provide the Empire with radical new droid advancements. Okay. Get in, disable security, deal with the power regulators that we saw earlier, find the C-13 droid. Got a couple of companion gifts here. I keep saying one day I will eventually make use of my companion gifts. In my legacy cargo hold, I have a multitude of them, shall we say. We have a new bonus mission to defeat 30 of the R&D droids. Oh, yes! I had an inkling that this is the place I was remembering. Didn't I come here as my Sith Inquisitor and have an unfortunate fall to my death? I believe this next chamber has a few unexpected drops, shall we say. Yeah, I think I approached this prototype droid. Yeah, there's a gap right there. So, disable security. Oh! Now we're looking for power regulators and prototype director droids. I think the director droids were the droids that were patrolling earlier. Power regulators dealt with. We need one more director droid. Various artillery droids, not quite what we're looking for. Here's the bonus mission dealt with. Here's the Datacron once again. Artillery droid. Artillery droid. Where are the director droids? Unless there was one in the first room, which I destroyed. Oh. Oh. prototype directed droids.
Rise and shine. Yes, sir. Lock and load, sir.
Okay, last but not least, oh bloody hell. Locate the C-13 prototype droid. Oh! It disappears. Bye! Oh. I think I made a mistake. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to loot this, aren't I? This may have been a mistake. Can I create another droid? Better. God damn it. Oh well. We've done quite a bit in the Okara droid factory. So, we just need to get the shielded power cores now, as part of our test to prove ourselves.
You and me? Getting good.
Okay, down to power generator. But that would be more like power generation, but no matter. So, map. Yeah, we're trying to locate the shielded power cores. Huh.
Rise and shine.
Looks like they're giving us a quick way to leave power generation as well. A rather fancy area. If dangerous. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. Hello, droids! Bye! Those droids are still alive. Those droids could become a problem. Actually, yeah, they're below me trying to reach me. They may end up resetting on the bridge.
My way.
If we get far enough away, they'll probably reset anyway. Yep, they've reset.
Really?
I believe this is what we're looking for.
Thank the stars I reached you. Sorry about earlier. With Chemish there, I couldn't say a thing. Station Chief Ranald told me you were from Imperial Intelligence, so I set things up as fast as I could. Anyway, Sanju Pine. Guess you know that.
What's the situation?
So, Chemish verified your background. Intelligence did its job. You're fine there. I'm doing my best to find out anything about the cell leader, Grey Star. Maybe you can learn more when Chemish trusts you.
Winning over Chemish is the top priority.
Right. Well, she's a fanatic, but she respects results. The more you impress her, the more she'll give. There's one other thing. Those power cores you're after, you know what Chemish plans to do with them, right? She's gonna attack Sobrik. She'll have some of the new recruits plant the bombs and run, hit the town and the Imperial base.
Casualties? How many injured, how many dead?
Well, how am I supposed to figure that? Just listen. I know a way to disable the power cores so Chemish won't suspect you. There's a machine in the factory that can do it. Run the sealed case through the machine, and the cores will fry. Chemish will see you didn't unlock it. She'll assume the cores went bad over the years.
If you're wrong, the whole mission ends in failure. That's not an option.
Look, I'm sorry. I was out of line, and it won't happen again. The mission is too important to risk Chemish getting suspicious. I'll see you when you get back to Troida, okay? Sanju out.
Kinda cute, isn't he? Kinda stupid, too. If he had money, he'd be perfect.
I think I'm a little offended.
Just trying to be more open with you. We're partners, right? Anyway, let's find that machine. Or maybe not.
No, we're not gonna sabotage the power cores. So yeah, we have this return to entrance terminal. Where does this take us? Oh, okay, right. Before we use the elevator to go down to power generation. Fair enough. So we have a lot of quests to hand in, but we have been very busy.
Please use all products only as intended. Be well.
You're alive. And not only that, my comlink is picking up signals again. Is everything uploaded?
That network should be choking on malicious programs.
Now it's my turn. I'll aim our scanners at the Okara droid factory to measure the extent of the damage the virus has caused. If the computer core shuts the probes down, I can record how long a window that creates for future assaults.
Would it matter if I told you to go back to base and get medical attention?
Sure, and I will. Their anti-air defenses should be compromised, so I'll creep out of here when it's safe. I cannot express what your success will mean. Not to me, I'm nothing, but to the families of the men who died for this mission. Those soldiers did not fail their empire, nor did their empire fail them.
Very good, Lieutenant. Quick question. Am I showing... No. Okay. I was just wondering whether or not we were revealing dark side corruption. As we would choose more... almost like renegade or evil choices, depending on how you define evil. You can have more and more leanings towards the dark side. As such, that will affect how your character's appearance will change. And even so, we could see some effects, most likely, even with just tier 1 alignment to the dark side. I just wasn't too sure if it was activated.
Word has it, the former Balmorran Minister of Defense, Vol Argon, got wind of your work destroying the generators at Nibre warehouse. He's furious. I can't wait to hear his reaction when we attack him with his own cyborg's gear. Perfect.
Maybe he'll decide to come here and fight, so I can kill him.
We'll do our utmost to provoke him. To reach the Resistance's main base, we need to push through the Gorinth wilds. But the Resistance have repelled all Imperial offensives with guerrilla attacks from this untamed and largely uncharted area. A Balmorran defector, Cavil Aren, has agreed to help us clear out the wilds and carve a path to the Resistance's base. He's at the Gorinth Imperial outpost.
Okay. So we need to head ourselves over to the Gorinth wilds. Push our way further into the Resistance territory. Hello, Major.
Lieutenant Ruta reported in. He says you completed the platoon's objective alone.
Ruta is too humble. He expended great effort to carry on the mission.
We will recover him when possible. Now, a new development demands attention.
Oh?
Our battalion may have been unable to assist the platoon at Okara, but I assure you they were not sitting idle. Auric and Crash companies, and the remainder of Besh, simultaneously invaded rebel posts in Broken Valley. They found something.
That was like field intel.
Then I've got a gift for you. Our droids went through the rebel databanks and pulled out messages about them occupying a tunnel network we call Cave 52. The rebels are in Broken Valley, and they're moving in cargo. All indications are that this load is special.
Like what?
To protect this cargo, they transferred in one of their elite units from a continent away. If our whole battalion comes knocking, they'll evacuate immediately. We'll need a small, fast attack to get inside K-52. The guerrillas know the tunnels quite well, so I suspect they have ambush points.
It doesn't matter where they hide. Their fate will be the same.
Good. Word will spread about the captured posts, so I would head to Broken Valley immediately. We'll have a surveillance officer monitoring K-52's largest entrance. His name is Trecht. When you've seen the cargo, report to him, and he'll contact me on a secure frequency. Go in strength.
Indeed, same with you. So, Broken Valley is also part of the Goranth Wilds. We pull up the map here. Yeah, this is kind of the Goranth Wild section here, as well as part of Broken Valley. Let's go to the mission terminal. We have the data cores and battle chip to hand in. Here we are. 3 quests handed in. Perfect. And let's go speak to the Fixer about the comm units we planted.
There's been chatter on the Resistance frequencies while you were off planting the Ordnance. The Resistance has set off 3 bombs so far. The first blast sent them scattering. Then, of course, they attempted to stay in touch via comm unit. So you can imagine the results. Quite a successful operation.
Just doing my job.
Well, it's delivered the punishment. 1 bomb went off near their medical bay. They'll have quite a time recovering. And with the investigation they'll have to launch to discover our method, we'll be ahead for quite some time.
Lovely to hear. Relics, neither of which we can use. And level 45. Nothing new for our trouble just yet, but we're moving ever onwards. So, we do need to get to the Goranth Imperial base, which is just ahead of us here. We can actually see one of its major turrets working in the distance. Alright. Let's just open up the map again. We do need to get ourselves over to Bugtown, but I wonder if I should leave that till later or do that in my own time. That is where one of the Datacrons is located. Unless it's part of the bonus series, you don't really need to go over to Bugtown as a player of the Empire. Either way, we have the shielded power cores. We can report our success to the terrorist cell. Hopefully that'll get us some respect. Hopefully it'll give us a greater opportunity to learn about their leader, this Grey Star.
Back already? Your friend's quick, Sanju.
Told you he was good.
You tell me a lot of things, but I asked for the stealth droid power cores. If you don't have them, you're wasting my time.
Right here, Kamish. The full crate, all yours.
Huh. Looks like you actually made it to the factory. It'll take a minute to get this case open. Sanju, go fetch Pyther and a droid.
I think we've got it, Kamish. Crack the case open and let's see if our new friend did the job right.
Looks like everything's here. The power cores read fully functional. This is nice. Very nice.
This mean I'm one of you now?
Not exactly. But it means we can strike against Sobrik, and that wins you points. You realize I wasn't expecting much. Didn't know if you were really for the cause. Didn't know if you had the skills. Still not sure how far I can trust you. But you've got the talent.
I swear I'll show you I believe in the cause.
I don't need your promises, but I'm ready to see where this goes. While my people are fixing up the power cores and planting them around Sobrik, you'll be doing something different. You've seen the caves in this valley? Dark and cramped, but they make a nice hiding place. Scanners bounce right off them.
Useful. For all sorts of things.
Seemed like a good discovery. Greystar set up a training outpost in the caves a while back. Then the Empire started dropping gas bombs on the Republic. The outpost was poisoned. Toxin got into the soil. Turned good kids into drooling psychos. And the caves were overrun by our own people.
You said it was a training outpost. What kind of training outpost?
Place we took angry recruits and taught them how to shoot a blaster, use a stim pack. Nothing fancy. We're willing to cut our losses, but there's still data on the outpost computers. I want it transmitted out and the systems destroyed.
Sanju, get to high ground outside of town. You can pick up the signal with the booster box.
Is all this clear? Getting the data won't be easy, but you manage the factory, so I figure you can survive the outpost.
I know what I'm doing. I'll make it through the caves.
Now get out of here. I've got some power cores to pass around and an attack to plan.
Okay. So now we need some data from an old terrorist training ground. I wonder if any of that data would be useful for the Empire. Hopefully, they won't realize that we're capable of making multiple copies. Or we can do so without it being detected at the very least. Either way. Pull out the map once again. Okay. The training outpost is within the Goranth Wilds. Okay. We're pretty much going to end this part here. I'm going to get myself over to the Goranth Imperial Outpost. Which is a little bit of a run. Once we get to the outpost, I'll take a break there. But when we come back next time, we'll be heading into the Goranth Wilds, looking into this cave system. Why the Resistance have sent one of their elite squads to protect whatever the cargo happens to be. And at the same time try to access this terrorist cell training ground. We were warned that the gas has certainly affected some of the terrorists there. They're likely going to be hostile if they survived. Sure we make this elevator. When you come here later as a player of the Republic, the elevator system to get you to this outpost is next to the Droid military workshop. Makes life a bit more easy rather than have to go all the way around.
Ranks stay under the shield dome. The grunts get assigned out here. So what does that make us?
I think you just answered your own question there, Kaleo. It looks like we certainly have another heroic mission. And there is... let's see, what is this? Ah! The same astromech droid that was on Drummond Cass at the wall, which would let you know about the situation with Hammer Station.
I've got the best hardware and the best prices.
I'm sure you do.
Good hunting.
Indeed. So, as I say, we'll take a break here. We do actually have a bit of mail. Ah, from the Chief Science Officer. I must be swift, but I wish to thank you for your assistance in the matter of my wife, Kalara. Much to my dismay, was discovered during a patrol. Her death was quite clearly the work of Balmorra's insidious resistance elements. It is a tragedy. As you also knew, Kalara, I'm enclosing you a small gift as a consolation. Forgive the briefness of my message, but I am late for a very important performance evaluation. Yeah, he's managing his grief very well. Okay. We'll take a break here. Thank you all for joining me once again with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. And when we come back, there's a few people who would like to speak to us here, and we'll get ourselves into the Goranth Wilds. But, as always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.